I'll just poison the well. I don't like covering Hodge twins content, but apparently they're talking about bad parenting now. I'm just gonna play the video.
Yeah, got a new show for y'all. We got a damn good show. But before we start the show, remember everybody, you can support the Hodge Twins at officialhodgetwins.com.
No, maybe don't. Maybe instead of supporting the Hodge twins, you can support me by going to dtlgplayground.com, coupon code /Suris. That coupon code will give you 10% off anything you want, so that you can get a dildo and go screw yourself. There we go. There we go. Continuing.
Pick you up a patriotic t-shirt today. Code. All right.
The code. Wait, the code is Chinese. Oh my god. No wonder I don't like covering these guys. Just imagine being racist. Just imagine it for a second. Why would you do it?
What we're gonna do about these gay people, man? What you mean what we're gonna do about it?
They taking over the world, man. These people got more rights than everybody.
Well,
they got their own flag. They got their own alphabet. They got their own rules. They got more rights than everybody. They can use whatever bathroom they want. Men can run with women. I ain't got that many rights. I can't race against women.
Well, I thought it was about equality, but y'all starting to get preferential treatment.
How are gay people getting preferential treatment? What? I'm sorry, what? That... this is a line of argumentation we've been hearing a lot from conservatives for a while now, and I don't know where it's coming from. Like, where the conversation that gay people have more rights. They literally just got the right to marry a decade ago. That's really fucking soon. They still don't have the right to adopt in many states. They're still restricted in a lot of friggin' ways. And even then, there was a conversation just a year ago about whether or not a company should be allowed to fire a gay person for the sin of being gay. Like, where does this conversation that gay people get more rights than everyone else come from? And I'm sure there's going to be somebody in the chat who's like, it's just a joke, didn't you guys know? The Hodge twins are comedians. It's supposed to be a joke. Yeah, sure. That's why I'm laughing. Ha ha.
I'm all about equality. I'm all about everybody being able to live their life, not be discriminated against because of their gender, their sex, who they lay down with at night. But you should not have an advantage over anybody because of your sexuality.
Okay, what advantage does a gay person get? Please explain.
Preferential treatment. What? That's a big word. Preferential treatment.
I know what preferential treatment is. I'm just saying, you got your own vocabulary and got your own words, how you want to express stuff. I'm saying nobody should have a preference. Nobody should have an advantage based on their sexuality.
Race or anything.
Or anything. I'm talking to gay people right now.
Oh, we're talking to gay people.
Yeah, this video's about gay people.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I love gay people.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
Hey,
I just don't like.
The fuck was that? And why are my ears bleeding? Said it's getting quieter? It shouldn't be getting quieter. But it is stupidly quiet, and I don't understand why. I don't get it.
Hey, just calm down. All right, you're coming off like a homophobe. Okay, I know that's a fake word, homophobe. Nobody's actually scared of gay people.
Oh my... Do people still use this line of logic that homophobe necessarily means you're scared of gay people? Really? That's a thing people still do? So was that the F-slur? It might have been. It might have been. I just... Can we be real for a second where the Hodge twins are concerned? Like, they're obviously having fun here, but this is the kind of fun that I think you should be constraining to, like, your private conversations, not the conversations you do publicly on air. Just just going to go ahead and say that. Because when you have these kind of conversations live, on air, in front of a studio, it kind of paints a picture that it's okay for them to do those things live in front of other people as well. The thoughts of bigots don't live rent-free in my head, but the public actions of them do.
That's a term gay people made up. Nobody's actually scared of y'all.
Nobody says they're scared. So turn up your output in Streamlabs. My output is at maximum in Streamlabs. What the flying shit? Oh my god.
Like, what's that? Arachnophobia? You scared of?
Like, okay. Turn up the volume in Streamlabs. I have done so. Properties. Let me see if I can't change this a little bit. Yeah, the world really does not want people hearing more of this shit. Apparently. Hold on.
Now, those people out there scared of sponsors. Ain't no.
Let's, properties. See if we can't fix this a little more. A little better. Filter. Turn that up a little bit.
Nobody's scared of gay people. Oh my god, it's a gay person!
How's it now?
Get away from me! Yeah, that's a made-up term by these radical leftists. Yeah.
Made up to... Dude. Okay, let's go ahead. Fucking... Let's go ahead and just do this. Homophobia. This made-up term that says dislike or prejudice against gay people. That's your made-up word? That's your made-up word? This one right here? This one? This is your made-up word. First of all words are made up. Secondly, dislike or prejudice against gay people. That is right there. Took a single Google search. The Hodge twin. Now, granted. Do I think that the Hodge twins are this stupid? No, this is deliberate. This is deliberate. Because for the Hodge twins, they have an audience of people who are willing to eat this kind of rhetoric up. They love this kind of rhetoric. This is the stuff that makes them incredibly happy. Why, though? Well, because nobody wants to be a bigot. Nobody. And the person who legitimately wants to be a bigot, that's weird. Don't do that. That's strange. But people don't generally want to see themselves as the bad guys. They don't want to see themselves as the bad person. So when they're in the situation where somebody points out that they are a bigot and they use a word like homophobe, instead of understanding that, okay, I've engaged in maybe some hateful rhetoric or actions towards a group of people that you might be a part of, instead of taking that route, the easiest, cleanest, and simpler route is to just go, I'm not scared of gay people. I'm not scared, you're scared. And really, what does this accomplish? It deflects from the conversation. It deflects from needing to confront the uncomfortable scenario of self-growth. Why do I know this? Because I did this shit. Back when I was 15 in high school, I had a friend who brought one of their friends to our lunch table. And this friend, I don't want to say their name for obvious reasons, but this friend was gay. And this friend seemed to take a liking to me. Now, what I didn't understand is this person was just being friendly. And they were very comfortable being friendly. There was no point where this person was attracted to me, but I thought that they were, and that creeped me out. The idea that a guy would be attracted to me creeped me out to the point where I didn't want to be around them. I was very passive-aggressive towards them. And it took another one of my friends who was at a different school of mine, because we knew each other in middle school, but it took me talking about that situation to them, and them going, no, Chris, you're a homophobe, dude. You're being a homophobe. It took them saying that for me to go through the defense. No, I'm not a homophobe. I just don't want them to fuck me. And it was as soon as I said that I started having to wrap myself in pretzels about how, oh no, he'd been coming on to me. I know for a fact that this gay man wants to do things to me and I don't want him to. I had to wrap myself into a pretzel to justify that line of logic. Because that was the fastest way for me to deflect that term. Now, the harder thing to do would have been for me to accept the fact that, oh, wait, hold on. Maybe the fact that this person merely being gay, making me uncomfortable, maybe that is indicative that I'm being a bit homophobic. Maybe that word is accurately describing what I'm doing. That's not what I did then. What I did then was I deflected. Because it was easier to deflect than engage in self-growth. It's the same thing when somebody does the whole nobody's scared of homosexuals. What they're doing is they're turning the conversation away from their behavior and changing it to your words. So if I say you're a homophobe, and you do this line of defense, now I start having to either come up with a different word, or I have to start talking about how this word means what I say it means, and our conversation has now moved to Webster's dictionary instead of the ways in which you should be engaging in self-improvement. And when this happens, once this has begun, the person who's deflected the conversation has won. Because their goal was to turn the conversation away from themselves. And when they do that, they have succeeded. If you want to have this kind of conversation with somebody, if you want to justify the use of homophobia as a term, go right ahead, but also make sure to keep the person on topic. Because otherwise, this shit's going to happen.
But paint people as horrible people. I haven't not met not one person terrified of a homosexual.
Which, again, is not the point, but we just explained that.
But I will say this. There are people that wishes harm and want to see harm to gay people just because they're gay. Those people do exist.
Yeah, and we call them homophobes.
Of course. It's all in the Bible. Where have you been?
Why is that funny? I'm honest here. Why is that funny? Why is it funny to bring up a book that people have used to justify the slaughter wholesale of gay people? Why is that funny? I don't get it. Can someone please explain the joke to me? Please. In the comment section. In the chat. Wherever you happen to be. Please explain the joke. How is the slaughter of gay people as apologetics derived from a holy book? How is this funny? I don't get it.
All right, let's get to the topic at hand. All right, y'all heard
Oh, the topic wasn't just bashing gay people? That seemed to be the topic for a while.
these gay ABCs? Hey, man, before we move forward, man.
What?
We are comedians. We make jokes. We're not here to offend anybody.
And that is a defense that can be used in literally any scenario. Again, I pointed out earlier that I'm sure somebody is going to come in with the, hey, they're comedians, they're here to make jokes. But here's the thing. Okay, I'm just going to go and say right now. The line between satire and bullying is that satire is about groups that currently have power. Or topics that have power. Bullying is when you start punching down. Now, if we're talking about people and we're joking about their wholesale slaughter, or we're joking about really anything where they're concerned in this particular context, Because especially when you bring in the Bible, we're talking about them now needing to burn in hell, for instance. When you start doing that, this is no longer satire. This is no longer comedy. Now it's just bullying. And the people who are laughing are also the bullies. Now, if you find something like this funny, that doesn't necessarily mean you're a horrible person, but maybe it does mean that you should take some time to engage in some internal critique. Maybe talk about this in therapy. Just a little bit.
We're comedians.
Kevin,
I'm also a political pundit. All right? All right? Now, just because I say something, no, man, you got to do these disclaimers. Just because I say something, man, don't make me a bad person. I'm just joking here.
Yeah, but you can do that to justify anything. Any amount of cruelty you engage in regards to any individual, you can justify by just saying it's a joke. People have been doing this on the internet for ages.
I use comedy to get my word across or my opinions across.
message.
I think
Then why are you so bad at words you have to rely on joking about minority groups?
we all need to laugh
I think
sometimes at the things we're going through in life.
Yeah.
A lot of
But you're not laughing about the things you're going through. You're joking about somebody else's struggle. That's not the same thing. If I want to laugh about the things that I'm going through, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to talk about how ugly I am. The fact that I have to hide behind a cartoon avatar because my ugly mug is fucking dumb. I can talk about the fact that I can't afford X, Y, or Z because, live in poverty. I can do all kinds of things. I can talk about that maybe some of the emails I get telling me that I should go kill myself, maybe some of them are arguing a decent point, because at least then I would stop being able to read their emails. I can do stuff like that in regards to me, because the subject of the joke is myself. You're right, some of us have to joke about our own lived experiences, and that's how we get through it, and that's fine. But at this point, you're not joking about your own lived experiences. You're joking about someone else's lived experience. If I start joking about some trans person in my audience and the things that they have gone through, and I just start poking fun at them, where's the line between me joking and me hurting them? Well, the line, unfortunately, begins and ends with them. They are the ones that get to determine when my speech has become hurtful to them. They are the ones that get to determine when my joke has crossed a line, not you. See, the funny thing is that when I engage in that kind of humor to justify things for myself, I get to determine when I'm hurt. It's the same thing with, my avatar. I've gotten messages and tweets and shit where people have said that, oh, well, aren't you sexualizing women by using this avatar? And maybe on some level, but at the end of the day, I'm sexualizing myself. And at the end of the day, if anybody is allowed to sexualize me, it's me. If anybody's allowed to joke about me, it's me. If anybody's allowed to offend me, it's me. That line becomes blurry when it's somebody else. At that point, they are the ones that get to determine when harm has been made. So, maybe you should just use that standard going forward. That'd be useful.
a lot of people need to sit back and just get over yourself.
Well, while they might have to get over themselves, it is not your job to determine them. You did not suddenly become super therapist when you became pundit on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So this I came across this online today, and it was the GAYBCs.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I mean,
See, that's what I'm saying. Gay people, y'all got more rights than us. Y'all got
How does a singular gay person making a singular book on the internet suddenly mean they have more rights than you? How does that logic function?
y'all's own ABCs. Why can't we have the straight ABCs? What's next? The black ABCs? White people ain't got their own ABCs.
hey,
The gay ABC.
Do you not know what a right is? I recognize, again, they can just hide behind the whole, it's jokes, but again, do these people not know what a right is? What a human right is?
Hey, Hey, let me say something.
They just further
Hey,
divide us,
calm
man.
down. Let me say
No,
something.
man, I'm tired of this. I'm putting my foot down. How y'all get more rights than anybody else?
How is that a right? And if you're going to put your foot down anywhere, could you please put it in your own mouth? You're already doing a good job of it already, but, I mean, maybe it would be better if you just kept it there.
Because they've been oppressed.
Black people been oppressed. Some white people's been oppressed. Everybody goes through oppression, some more than others, but
Yeah.
why y'all get y'all's own?
Wait, didn't the some more than others literally just argue the point? Like, I'm not saying that gay people have gone through more or less than black Americans over the course of X amount of years. But doesn't the point that some people go through more than others automatically undermine your position?
Own alphabet.
Yeah, y'all
Y'all
got.
crazy as hell, man.
Hey, y'all got to admit, gay people have jumped in line in front of black people. Then pushed y'all back. They making a whole lot of headway, the gay people. But anyway, let me say this. Okay, the gay ABCs. I came across this video online, and it's this nice white woman. I'm sure she's nice.
Yeah, she seems like a nice
I'm sure she means. I think she has the best intentions.
She has the best intentions, but that don't excuse it, because a lot of people have some great intentions.
That doesn't excuse a book being written. Okay, please get to the point. We're 4 minutes into your video, 21 minutes into mine. I'm getting tired.
And they did some horrible things. to
The
society.
most evil things that have been done into society that's led to millions of deaths across the globe has been done with the very best intentions.
Yeah. So making a book has because the book was made with great intentions, it might be responsible for millions of deaths. What's your point here?
I thought I was doing the right thing. I didn't know I was gonna kill hundreds of millions of people.
Yeah,
My bad. Sorry.
Not
At least I
saying,
tried.
Not saying this lady is on
Yeah.
that same playing field, but
Yeah.
just putting that out there. So the gay ABCs, I'm just gonna let you.
Also, yeah, there is a joke there that gay people are setting black people back. Oh my Jesus.
Y'all see the video.
Is for ally. E is for buy. C is for coming out. D is for drag. E is for equality.
Okay.
F is for family.
So it's not even that somebody made a book called Gay
Uh-oh.
ABCs.
We missed a page.
Could have been worse, everybody. A could have been for anal.
Man.
B could have been for bottom boy. C could have been circle jerk.
You know all those exist within straight relationships too, right? Seriously. Oh my god.
D is easy. D is for What's E for, man? Equality.
No, I like that. I believe in equality.
Yeah, I like that. I like E, man. E for equality. I like that. I
Okay.
like.
So you don't like allies, I guess? How much you want to bet these guys support Super Straight? I don't know. I want to ram my head into a wall. That's what I want to do right now. So it's literally just kids reading off ABCs, and you take issue with the actual words that the mom used? What's wrong with allyship? What's wrong with people being bisexual? What's wrong with those words being in a child's vocabulary? Had those words been in my vocabulary as a kid, maybe I wouldn't have grown up a homophobe.
Me some equality.
Yeah, and
What's that for? Oh, you don't want to.
you can't say.
Say it. Say it, coward. Say it. Do it.
I'm gonna skip over that one.
The F
Coward.
is for.
And at least your brother's not a coward. Anyway, just keep it there. Don't blurt it out. If you've got the confidence to say it, don't censor it. Keep it up. So it's terrible that a kid was reading off ABCs and he didn't use the words you would have used. And those words happen to correspond with LGBTQ issues. But Suris, they can't be sponsored. Oh, darn. Darn. How much are the Hodge twins worth? I'm curious. Hodge twins net worth, huh? Oh no, they wouldn't be able to be sponsored with their net worth of $1.1 million. Oh no. That would be so bad.
Wait a minute, A, B, C, D, E, F, on them ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What's G for? Skip G, G sucks. H?
G sucks because it's gay. That's the joke, right? That's the funny, that's the haha? No.
No,
H is for homosexual.
all right, that's enough.
No, man, I'm coming on my own gay ABCs, man. They got rights. I got rights, too.
No, this isn't about rights. Political pundit or comedian. Pick one, please.
Hey, let's get serious on this.
I'm serious, man. L is for love. Yes, I like that one. Now you pick one more and we'll move on. Pick one more letter, man.
M?
S is for sucking.
All right, let's get serious.
A thing that, again, happens in straight relationships, too. Like, the joke is that all these are supposed to be representative of gay relationships, but they seem to be only about gay male relationships, and they seem to be expressly either slurs or sexual in nature, whereas that's not been the context of anything that, like, the kid was saying.
Serious on this. Let's stop playing around. This is serious. We talking about the kids here.
Yeah.
Now I got the ABCs, the regular ones.
That was fine. Y'all didn't have to touch those.
Yeah, the original ones. It's meant to teach the kids ABCs.
The alphabet. It's meant to teach the alphabet. Y'all teach.
Shit, the kid's literally learning the alphabet. Okay, no, I'm done. I'm done. There's nothing that's going to be gained from this video. It's literally just them screaming that the kid was learning the ABCs effectively, but not doing it in the super specific way that they would have preferred. What am I supposed to take from this video? There's a reason that they started off saying that no, we're not homophobic. That's a made-up word. That deflection exists for one reason and one reason only here. Specifically, that deflection exists so that they can make content like this without being called a homophobe. Because then everybody in their audience gets to use that same explanation. And then, like I said, the conversation starts happening about the word homophobe and whether or not it's applicable. And the conversation stops being about whether or not you're actually being hateful, or you're actually being a problem, or you're actually being A, B, C, or D. If we're talking about ABCs, I guess we'll throw in some algebra. This gives me a headache. I can't stand covering these two. They are obnoxious as hell. What do you guys think in the comments section or in the chat? I need ibuprofen. That's what I need. Thank you all for watching. Support the channel, what I do if you want to. Insert end of video tagline here. Suffering is my life. I'm gonna go not alive. Insert end of life here. Tagline here.